everybody, and welcome to a super realistic what I eat in a day. For breakfast today, I am making strawberry protein oats with a banana and 4 strawberries. I did 1 cup of quick oats with 1.5 cups of soy milk and 1 scoop of strawberry protein powder. And then I microwaved it for around 2 minutes and 10 seconds. I also have my morning coffee, which is something I look forward to every single morning. And I added a calorie-free sweetener, and I also added a sugar-free French vanilla creamer and some ice to cool it down because I don't like coffee very hot. When it comes to food these days, my goal is to eat in a slight calorie surplus so that I can gain more muscles and more strength. I also try to get as much protein as I can in every meal, and I try to add fruits and vegetables whenever possible. I try to eat about 80% healthy foods every day and then 20% of not so healthy foods. I don't count calories anymore, but I do try to have some calorie awareness. I was just remembering that lately I have been struggling with binge eating, so instead of listening to a podcast, I'm going to eat mindfully. So no scrolling through Instagram, not listening to somebody yell motivational stuff or fitness stuff through my phone. I'm just going to sit here and die of boredom. I also like to take these multivitamins so that I don't have to worry so much about my vitamins during the day because it has vitamin D, E, and vitamin B12, which is some of the most important ones for me. And I take 2 a day. To make my pre-workout, which I have usually before every workout, I'm going to be doing Carolyn Gervin's 40-minute Day 2 of her Epic program upper body workout today. I am not doing her program, I'm just trying to work out for today because I want to make this video more interesting, not just a simple what I eat in a day. So I'm going to try out a new workout that I don't usually do. I heard it is one of the hardest workouts out there. So that is half exciting, half scary, but I will be updating you guys afterwards. And before we started yesterday, I was practicing my fall for roller skating and skateboarding, and I was doing a tuck and roll thing. And this part of my back really hurts, and so does here. But I promised myself I would do this workout today, and we're going to do it. I can barely do a push-up with proper form, so I'm going to be switching between trying to do a very slow push-up and then doing it on my knees. There were so many weird push-up variations I had never seen before. And after I felt like a failure for not knowing how to do most of the exercises properly, I decided to stop filming and only show you guys the exercises I liked. I am very self-conscious about my form when it comes to exercise, and this arm is not very strong because I feel like I hurts a lot in the back and I didn't want to get injured. So there was that, and did not appreciate all the many push-up variations. But the exercise where we held the dumbbell and did this, that one was good, but the rest it was hard. Admire her strength. Great job to her, but yeah, I will not be doing those again. I prefer my easy to perform exercises with just very heavy weights. I just found out that somebody is ordering me freshie for lunch, so I am very excited. The muscles are starting to slowly come in, so that is exciting. I feel like I'm not making that much progress sometimes, but I'm just gaining a lot of knowledge, so it's exciting. So let's have a quick few minutes chat. I feel like I haven't been posting videos, and when I have, it's not really content I'm passionate about. That passion I first had when I started making YouTube videos 4 years ago with my very first channel, it's gone. right now, I don't know, it feels more like a job and something I procrastinate. And I want to make videos I enjoy, I just don't know what that is. And I've been feeling pressure because everybody else is posting perfect videos, perfectly edited, their body looks great. And I know that looking a certain way gets a lot of likes and views and searches, because a lot of us are insecure about our bodies and we want to change it, but there is already a lot of people doing that. I don't want to do that. I want to, for once, just be happy with my body. My whole life I've let people dictate how I feel. It's like, Amber, you're fat, you're stupid. Oh, right, they have a point. I'm fat and I'm stupid, but no, they can fuck off. I was fat, but that's not who, that's not all I was. I wasn't fat, I had fat, if that makes sense. That's kind of like a little word shift that helps me. I'm not gonna lie, I know that as a society, looks are very important. I like myself a lot better now that I lost weight than I did before. And I'm not going to lie, looks do matter, even though I wish that was something we could change, but don't think that's going to change for a while. But remember, the body standards change a lot. You can't please everybody. How you look and how you feel is something you have to be happy with, not somebody else. But I know it's a lot of pressure when we're dating somebody and everybody has different look preferences, and that doesn't make them a bad person. We all have different things we prefer, and that's okay. But just because somebody wants you to look a certain way doesn't mean you have to. If you're in a relationship where you feel like they're constantly putting you down, you're constantly comparing yourself to other girls because you don't feel safe, and your boyfriend is always judging you, or well, your boyfriend or girlfriend is always judging you, and they're always commenting on how bad your body looks and how you're so stupid and whatever, then don't stay in that relationship. I know it always seems like we're never going to do better than we have right now, and everybody thinks that, but you have to move on and trust that you will find someone better, and if not, then you can spend the rest of your life alone. There's so many dogs and cats out there that you can adopt, and kids if you wanted to. So for those of you that are struggling with your parents and your siblings judging you, I know how it feels. I have talked about that a lot, and I still struggle with it. And my family sometimes seems to care more about looks and judging things than they care about me, and I completely get that. But you can't let what your parents, what your grandparents, what your quote-unquote friends or siblings think about you. Like, I get it, we want to be accepted, and I can't tell you to not feel that way, because I feel that way sometimes, and that's completely understandable. Like, that's how you feel, but you have to remember that the only opinion that should matter is your own. You can take everything people say with a grain of salt, but at the end of the day, you're going to live with the good or the bad consequences of your life. So something to keep in mind, you can't please everybody. Everybody's different, has different standards. And do some research on how beauty standards have changed over the years. It's crazy, there's always something trending, and your body's not a piece of clothing. Your body shouldn't be trending. We all have different bone structures and genetics and stored fat in different places. Some of us gain muscle easier than others. And it's just important to remember that. Also remember that just because somebody's family doesn't mean you have to let them stick around. If somebody's making you feel bad about yourself constantly and constantly judging you and making you feel awful, then you can cut them out of your life. Maybe not right now because you might be very young and still depending on your parents, but one day you're going to grow up and you get to choose who you keep in your life and who you let go. So choose wisely, and remember, you can always make new friends and you can always meet new people and meet people that, even though they're not related to you by blood, they will feel like family. It might be even better than your actual family. And now it's lunchtime. And this is Freshy's Tex-Mex bowl with chicken, which I just got delivered. I love Freshy so much. It's a bit pricey, so I don't have it very often, maybe like once a week. But I really love their food. If you can afford it, I definitely recommend you try it. Their Tex-Mex bowl with chicken is my favorite. And sometimes I add edamame and broccoli to make it even more nutritious, and it's just the best. I don't know what it is exactly that makes it taste so perfect, but I think it's just a combination of everything it has. It's just one of my absolute favorite meals right now. This and sushi from one specific place here in Langley that I really like, that's called Coast Sushi. It's just, those are the best things in the world. I also really like Premier Protein salted caramel protein shakes and pure protein bars. Specifically, their lemon cake one. I just love it so much and I snack on it all the time. Lately, I have really been struggling with my mental health. I have been getting depressed, anxious, having trouble with my sleep, just getting very overwhelmed. It has made me overthink everything. I have been comparing myself a lot and I've been doing a lot of research. The whole social media influencer category is somewhat toxic. A lot of people edit themselves, they lie about how they lost their weight or how they got fit, they take steroids, and people can do whatever they want. I'm okay with them doing whatever they want, it's their life, but I don't like when they lie about it and set unrealistic standards. So I want to change that. I want to be different. I know everybody says that, but I mean it. And I've been feeling very anxious about this because I don't know how to go about it and make quality content while still doing the things that I like. So I wrote down kind of the things that currently mean something to me and I want to share with you guys so you have an idea what this channel is going to be like. I wrote how I'm very scared of sharing the good and the bad days because I don't want people to think I'm promoting disorder eating or have a very bad relationship with food, which I don't. I've never had such a good relationship with food before in my life, but it's still not perfect, still a journey that I'm going through. And like everything else, there's a lot of ups and downs, but I want to share that I'm not perfect. I feel like if I'm okay with not being perfect and if I'm okay with being my honest and real self with you guys without being scared of judgment, then hopefully that will encourage you guys to do the same and be true to yourself. Things I wrote down is I want to share the good days and the bad days, but especially the bad days because we all have them. Days where I didn't get a good workout in, or when I felt bad for eating too much and binge ate, or the days where I compared myself to somebody else and that made me doubt everything, and that's why I haven't posted in over a month. And my fitness goals and my progress, the days where I managed to hit a new personal record and I can lift more weights. That is very exciting to me. The days when I tried a new recipe that I really like and I can share it with you guys. Another thing I'm really passionate about is helping people lose weight. I feel like being overweight held me back for so long of my life and I got bullied a lot because of it, and I want to teach you guys how to deal with the bullies, how to be okay with yourself, but how to change as well if that's what you want. Another thing that mean a lot to me is personal growth, always trying to improve myself, always trying to grow and trying to be productive. So that's also something I want to share with you guys. How I try to fix my mental health, like the things that make me happy, how I cope with hard days and criticism and all of that. How to set goals and have things to look forward to, because a lot of the times in the past when I have been suicidal, having goals and something to look forward to is basically what kept me alive. So it's a very important, powerful thing for me. I want to share more about nature, happy trips, and me trying new things. I want to encourage you to get out of your comfort zone and explore, and if something looks good to you and you think it's something you might like, it's never too late to try it. Try it, enjoy it, embrace the progress, make mistakes, fall, get up and learn and do it again and get better over time, and to not be afraid to try new things. But also doing things on a budget is something I feel like I should talk about eventually, because everything is so expensive and not all of us can afford it. So if I manage to find cheaper ways for people to get things done, that would be helpful. The cutest chef in the house made mushrooms, which I don't really like, but they do have a lot of nutritional value, so I will try one. Okay, that is surprisingly very good. A little spicy, but very, very good. And I don't feel like I've gotten enough protein today, and I have been craving this all day, so I am going to have a pure protein bar. And here we are. For dinner, Ever and I are sharing California rolls. So I usually eat this with my hand, but for the sake of this video, I'm going to try using chopsticks. I really hate wasabi, so I don't eat that. And sometimes I like very slightly dip it on this, so it gives it a bit more flavor because I don't think the sushi is usually salted enough. So just finger food. Thank you guys for watching me eat. Bye.